Has a little bit of chip, but has to fall away before it got too dangerous.
Rin finally taking a little bit of damage from the shock dart. Yosemite elsewhere trying to find value. Curious if Howdong's actually going to bait a little bit of sound there for him, but dart will come through. Feels actually the close player. Paranoid a little too late.
Oh, this is so brawly across the map, though. You've got like a garage fight that's got its own sort of rules, and then one towards A-Long, but they're walking A-Long. Rin's still down here, but that Sheriff has come to town and found Rin, leaving K-Knight, Bianchi.
There's no way they expect this.
What is this? What is going on in this game? Like, this is ridiculous. It looks like deathmatch.
Just one left. Yosemite, spike in hand, 66 HP. Finds himself in a 1v2. Paranoid of, yeah, Howdong's reposition here.
Oh.
30 seconds left.
Nah. See?
Yeah.
He's being pinged out though. Like, there's.
They're actually pinging him.
Wait. He's got him. Okay, it's game on. It's a 1v1. And he's off towards C.
I mean, a big gap here. Going to be able to get the plant comfortably. Hasn't recalled the utility just yet, so turret and alarm bot going to be out of the question here. When is Smoggy's fault line? It's back up now.
Oh my, Yosemite. 3 kills in this round. The 4th would be everything he dreamed of, but the angle. Oh! Snaps to him! Smoggy evaporates as Bilibili pick up round 1 here in map 3, but this felt ridiculous to watch.
What the hell was that pistol round? I mean, I said things can get a little chaotic on A, but it starts off in just that way. 4 here. Wasn't it K-Knight with a... Look at this adjustment. Wasn't it K-Knight with a Red Bull clutch and a pistol round to start off split as well?
I think so.
Yosemite showing his own hand in that regard. Billy switch up the pace here. Yank will find the first Howdong, tries to get a little cheeky inside the smokes. Is there anything left here?
Oh, the sight looks different. There's a man behind it. The last 3, I guess Chichu's Frenzy could have a little impact. Nah, Bilibili, that confidence is there. Of course, Kangang's going to find 1. Of course he is, but still, 4 standing, clean round, confidence too.
EDG will come back on with the rifles here. Yosemite 3 away from the lockdown is about the only notable ult progress on Bilibili's side. Kang on the other side, 2 away from the Blade Storm. Some potential to see it in this round. Really just run the same thing again. They're stacked up here once again. Utility on the back line, Lauren.
They might just do that. Simplistic, but it may work.
Chichu's on site. He's in the camp.
Yeah, this is going to be Knife's Edge. Can Chichu even survive?
He's not getting pinged by the dart.
How? He's still checked on. Why is he still going to look for it? Gets it upgraded and now gets ready. Sight's all there, so the plant should be able to go down pretty much uncontested at this point. Looking for an next pressure point through back into this, through garage potentially, but still. Needs to take those next steps. These 4 players from EDG are being held back. Look at this firing squad waiting on logs. The timing from Rin couldn't have been worse, but luckily for him, his teammates are by his side. They've got his back as nobody gets smoked off. They're looking for that next pressure coming in through from maybe garage, somewhere, anywhere. Nobody connects through the smoke, but it ain't enough. Converting the bonus, Billy. Unthinkable scenes.
So Chichu committed towards sight here as well. Unable to really slow things down. Utility not in the choke point, so really rough for him to make a go of things there. Even though he's not scanned by the dart.
Yep.
Still clear, diligent. I mean, there was a flash towards backside as well, so full intention on that. It's about the worst possible start you want to see for EDG here on the decider. Bilibili firmly in control of the tempo and the map in general. Looking to continue that trend here. The site wide open for the taking.
keeping a little note of Kang in this round just because he is one off the knife, so maybe if there's like an opportunity that could happen, but beyond that, looking for stability from Bilibili.
Feeling away from the plant though.
Interesting.
To try and capitalize maybe on rotation timings.
Oh. That Aldrin saw quite what he wanted from that, but second guessing themselves here. I get worried if it's too late here, Mike. I'm keeping an eye on the time here. 57 seconds. Looking like going back to that C hit. Oh, the punish. Chichu. That's heartbreaking for him.
The last bullet of the spray as well. Rin finds a headshot. Result in the plant coming through here for Bilibili. Really looking for damage.
Wow.
Kang removed early on. One more stinger here for nobody. See what it can get done. Doesn't look like much.
This is very clean. Yes, Smoggy will find YZ, but that is it. We've got ults coming online. We've had precision shown. And we talked about stability and wanted to see it here. We are. Bilibili now with 4 rounds. A very clean one in the 4th too, just to add to that. And yes, nobody's got his, or yes, Kang's got his, but I mean, at this point, Mike, this is a huge tick in the box for Bilibili.
Catching Jackson off guard. Rolling Thunder, Hunter's Fury available here. 2 off the lockdown, so some key ultimates will be available behind this. Kang. Bladestorm in hand. No rifle, wants to try and get the operator online on the defensive side here. That could be something to maybe swing things back in their favor.
The timing on this. I mean, yeah, no one's there for it, but diligent in approach. They found a weakness. They found a gap they want to exploit, and they're going to continue to do it, right? This is just clean work. Now, what difference do they have? A late Hunter's Fury did catch Rin. You're looking dead, and he is. Put down early, they get the man advantage. First time in a while, but they have Bianca with their own ult.
Definitely buy some time here. Got some shock darts lined up as well, I think.
It looks like it, or it looks really weird. No, he absolutely does. He's gone down too. They're falling like flies. They're in so much danger. The pressure now coming in. Player spotted. K-Knight there. YZ there. Defuse started. And K-Knight, oh, I thought he had a fair fight on that.
Retreating towards long, faith in the Hunter's Fury, but Haldong finding a crucial kill ahead of that initial wave of post-plant utility coming through. Almost boxed out of the site. EDG find a response in round 5. I said Kang.
Spike planted.
That's the Bladestorm through. We'll have the operator here. Yeah, Rin really tough in to try and TP away from that.
Enemy remaining.
We almost want to commit to just running the TP on the Omen. Makes it so difficult to avoid the second tag.
He just stood there like a
yeah,
lemon.
They're just pinging in the background.
But now I want to see what the adjustment is. Do Bilibili have that depth, right? Do they have that nice little adjustment? Can they identify what maybe happened in that round? What do they want to look towards? Was it just the Hunter's Fury? Was it just this new look coming out from EDG of a little bit more passive hold towards C, the switch up in play? These are the questions we're going to have to find out the answer to in the next couple of moments. Kang not spotted. And takes his space once again. This allows so much more room to be taken across the map. Draw these other 3 players. We now basically have 4 leaning towards C.
It does also enable the rotation for EDG because Kang's confirmed no presence behind the drone. Why is he tagged up pretty heavy here, but won't fall.
Still alive, looking to pressure though. They're starting to get closer. Look at it through towards Garage. Look at Haldong. EDG trying to get a little bit of a brawl on the go. And right now they're winning it out. This time he enough of it. Bianca overwhelmed. EDG fighting back here.
Watch them run when we
Crucial to see finally these trips amounted to some kills because last time around hasn't been anybody to really punish on the back of them. There being a solo anchor on C. Dig their heels in this time around. And I think on the back of some crucial information or the confirmation from Kang in a lobby.
Oh, here's the adjustment. We haven't seen this tested. Oh! Test pass for Kang. Takes out Rain and gets away. Devastating whenever he appears. A new position to play from.
You should
Comes
run.
back to it. It's a go for. Has to give it away on the out drone. Not too many options there, and Yosemite backfilling the space. Kang still holding the ground. Lockdown goes down! Get out of it! Get out of it! This guy is like a heat-seeking missile! He does not miss!
Talking about him maybe missing a couple of times so far today in this series, but that ain't one of them. Ridiculous agility on display here from Kang.
One enemy remaining.
Yes, he went for the volume change. He went for the volume
Stop
change.
it. No.
Oh my God. Just to get the APM up a little bit more.
Oh, there's not many like him. The character, yes, but truly a master in the server. What on earth do you do with that? Felt like it was overdue for a round like that, Mike, if I'm honest, but when it happens like that. Jesus.
You can see the knock-on effect. Bilibili playing this very cautiously now.
Right there.
Don't have the benefit of the finances behind this. Only have the TP of Rin in terms of this ult cycle as well. Trying to form it well. So Howdong on the other side of things will confirm. A couple of people outside A lobby. Not necessarily anything to act upon just yet.
Well, Chichu thought about it, started to drift back towards kind of spawn, I guess, maybe be... But look at the space being filled on the other side too.
I mean, Chichu can rotate because he has such a deep cam on C long, so it really enables a heavy lean towards B or A. As Bilibili going to try and find the timing onto B.
Wow, YZ got caught and did not get punished, but the ult's there and Chichu going to take that space. They have to evacuate. 30 seconds now. Maybe looking to run towards C because Yosemite's holding it down. Going to catch that cross. Punish Smoggy on the way back through. Howdong there, but look at the back lines as well. We're going to have the flank on the flank. YZ going to be like the dagger in the back of the plant. Still not down. EDG fighting this out the whole way. K9 and Yosemite though, so much to do and so little time. They can't even get towards the spike. Nobody on the denial, and this is now just inevitable.
Such a crazy situation between Rin and Howdong. Howdong slips into the smoke on default on C, and Rin TP's in behind. Such a risky maneuver, and it loses them the spike. EDG able to stabilize behind that. So initially it looked like they were going to capitalize on the rotation.
Yeah.
Bait out the Rolling Thunder. I don't think that was intentional, but it's invested. There was an opportunity for them to catch the timing on C, but I think maybe because Yosemite gets caught up in Garage in an engagement, he's not there to really take the space on C side to secure Rin TPing there. Like I said, it's a bit of a roll of the dice in that regard, Lauren.
Yeah, it's what does Bilibili do now, right? They had that perfect start, enough that kind of gave you hope going forward, right? Mike, it was like, okay, maybe this is the one we can work with. And then as soon as we start to see Kang come online, everyone else starting to like work it out, figure it out. These 4-buys coming on in, they've been nasty. Thriving in the chaos. Yes, the individual moment there from Kang, but everyone else has been around him too. That was 1 round out of the 4. Now tied up at an even scoreline, but the money in dire straits for Bilibili.
Goes here.
1 rifle coming out, and that's it.
We'll have the Rolling Thunder for the next round. On a purchase, Rin actually going to throw a rifle in the mix here. Buys down to 650. So they have the benefit of the loss bonus, but see what the knock-on effect of that is. Trading of fault lines.
Nobody stuck around.
Yeah, almost a chance. Nobody is punished there, but no reveal inside the smoke, so been a gamble to try and commit to that.
They've crept so close. Kang's taking the rest of the map, so they've got to know that something's going their way.
Yeah.
Is it Sewer? Where is it? I mean, this is really confounding and confirming the problem. But YZ is still so deep on this. He's been allowed to get this close. And Smoggy was none the wiser. Nobody's angle was not keeping this safe. Trying to drawn away from this. Nobody is under a lot of pressure, making up for maybe a little bit of mistake, but Yosemite comes back around, finds damage. Bilibili dealing with EDG.
Placing swarm grenade.
One of the most
Placing
ridiculous
swarm grenade.
pinches
Yeah.
on A site. How did Yosemite get there?
I don't know.
Kank one off the Blade Storm. Does he clear close?
Of course he will. Let's go.
He was about to.
He was about to.
He was
but
about
not
to.
Quick enough. This time, Bilibili converting a thrifty hit. Mastercard thrifty coming through with 4 standing. And kind of talk to me about what happened for them there, because they got so far. Like,
It's the paranoia from Rin. We talked about his questioning his investment, maybe. It's a rifle and a paranoia that comes through that allows this drift up YZ to find the initial punish, but it's Yosemite.
how's he gone
How
there?
he's able to backstab a site. Maybe that is just that moment of panic where
Sure.
a couple of people give up angles. I saw him deal with the cam in Garage previously. Was there a trip on B or anything?
Not.
Oh,
Kanka has decided that he would now like A long. So of course, if you're Bilibili, you're running to C. Avoid this man at all costs. He seems to be doing just that, but this now puts Chichu on the chopping block, a tough position to play in. He was kind of being pushed around a little earlier here. And a preemptive Hunter's Fury on this. Trying to post it across from B to C, but already a player's on the site. Chichu's in trouble. They're coming on in. Can he isolate a fair fight? And this is even get a chance, and he absolutely does, because the flash denied them all, and he denies them the site. Keeps it safe, keeps it secure. Finally, Chichu shows his hand, and it's a damn good one.
he's desperately looking for the recon to come through, but was still on cooldown regardless. Bides his time perfectly. Flash setting things in motion for that second kill on YZ.
Spike down.
So blind on the swing.
Time for a break.
And a bit of a bailout round here with Chichu on an island. I was questioning his commitment once again towards sight. You saw how easily he's been punished before.
Yes.
And Bilibili looking to overwhelm with a very quick rotation away from A.
It looked like a good idea, right? By all of those accounts, it actually looked right, but not this time for Kangang. Gonna be actually chased. Yosemite chasing Smoggy down, gonna catch one in the heels, another drift of a fight, a dry fight, and a big backhand. Nobody sends YZ out of the round, evening the score up to a 4v4.
Aldron will clear through, but no confirmation of anybody's whereabouts.
Revealing area.
Just gotta be careful of that. As you hit it through, Neural Theft will confirm, but lockdown ticking away here. Nobody committing towards the fire. Gagak is on it in! What?
How am I? And I don't understand. I want to watch it back, but nobody's got to the site for a second. This is so bloody. This is ridiculous. How long in a 1v2? Look at the HP. It's possible. It's doable. Yosemite the one to start this. Can he close it? 45 seconds and he holds. He waits. Patience pays. How long? Gets EDG in the lead.
The Red Bull clutch from Haldon
Round in the half.
to bring us into round 12 here, and Bilibili's bank has been broken. Rolling Thunder available, Hunter's Fury here, but they're going to struggle in terms of the inventory.
Oh,
I mean, I would love to even say that's an accidental one of those fat finger dash forwards, but
it's just Kangang.
that's Kank.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he wanted
He
to
did.
punish the plant.
Which he near on did.
Yeah.
A step closer, you know what I mean? That could have happened. We go back in, 6-5, EDG, yes, leading, but barely. But the money, YZ down to just the SMG here. Howdong deeper angle. Actually just drawn off it, the timing works well. YZ looking to close the gap a little, maybe slowed down by the paranoia, but wants to get into this. 2 players, 1 right, 1 left. Now there's issues. Isolates a fight, but it's going to be EDG with the effective trades at 3-2. Leaving him a man up, and Biang, what?
player standing.
Betters nobody from that angle, leaving just 1. Kangang in a 1v2 and a safe plant for Bilibili. He's closing
Hang
slow.
on. He's close here, and the
Yeah,
Aldon
no
could
idea.
get punished.
The angles. Did he spot him? Did he see the final player? It looks, oh! Bianc, you are a lucky boy today. A split second either side, and it could have been different, but tied up at 6 apiece.
What an end to that half. EDG with the claw back in a couple of these rounds. keep it level to close things out.
remaining.
Definitely spotted the retreat there, but Bianca plays it, again, ballsy, but plays it perfectly.
He had to.
Doesn't give Kang any room to maneuver.
You can't. You give him a second, you give him an inch, he'll take a mile. Kang cannot be allowed to do that. However, the opposing number we're about to hear from will be YZ.
其实，我们跟 DRX 打过很多次训练赛嘛，然后就我们知道他是一个那种战术储备很多的队伍，就是他第二张图在掏出了那种阵容的时候，其实我们也没有很惊讶，因为大家都在默默的执行战术，然后就可能我们后面打的会稍微有一些急吧，然后给了对面一些机会，然后对面也都抓住了，然后他们的翻盘就他们都是强队嘛，就是你给他机会他就抓住了，觉得就是我们自己没有做好。我觉得来到败者组之后都是最后一场游戏了嘛，就是你输了你就回家了，就每一把都是最后一把了，就是我觉得这不是不是一个不好的事情嘛。首先是我们在上面输下来，就是也会有一些能提升的地方，然后到败者组之后，然后我觉得我们每个人都能就是背水一战嘛。
That was it. Here comes Buzz.
It's a different path, but YZ gets to kill himself. What the heck happened there? Why is he already with 2?
C.
Perhaps another ace on the cards. YZ with 4. The ace on the other side, and it delivers once more.
就跟 EDG 之前确实还是有差距的，毕竟他们打了那么多次国际大赛了。我觉得从 BLG 建队以来，就是打的劣势局才是算最多的。我们就是能在每一次劣势的时候去找到机会，然后去击溃对手嘛，就是一帆风顺才是那种。就是大家说一帆风顺才是不正常的，然后我想就是说，就大家都加油吧。然后，如果我们真的能在败者组1传6、1传7的话，那我感觉整个 CN 的5位契约都要开香槟了。
A fantastic map 3, keeping up to the quality we wanted between these two. Back and forth. We have it at 6 apiece. Mike, where is this one going?
I would love to be able to answer that one. Like I said, I think we're a little off course in terms of expectations here, but it's a close affair here on map 3.
Oh, yeah.
If anyone can take an early lead in the second half. Trade-off of information. YZ forced to retreat. Well, not for long.
Kang's the one to win that fight. It still just feels so unfair, the amount of situations like this.
His classic has done dirty things the last few days.
Maybe get it. I might have to get the admins take a little look through that, whatever it's made of. But again, a great start. They've pulled away one player above a minute 2, but look at the response from Bilibili. We want to take mid control, but EDG fully aware of that intent. There's one more player out here that could deny it all, and he's fallen. It was Rin with a chance, and this is clean as you like. 5 alive, and very few chances for Bianca now.
Frenzy in hand as well. The distance is going to be a concern. The cage will pop in front of him.
Spike planted.
Kang's posted on this angle. Wow.
Perfect.
Could cause concerns. Headshot found. 4 enemies left. Try and dig out here.
It's not going to happen there, is it? Little uphill. I mean, that was a very pacey start to things. Taking that fight towards long started it, but again, the clear back through middle as well, expecting this counter aggression that, I mean, Bilibili depended upon. They fell to pieces.
This is a solo probe sent down A long.
Yeah.
EDG trying to bait Bilibili out into some of these engagements in mid. Like you said, prepared for it. 4 frenzies. Well, they heard me. Can't make his mind up now. There'll be a ghost for Yosemite. So try and walk mid. Off the rip this time.
Oh.
Camera dealt with, so I don't know if Chi-Chu will have spotted, or he just knows that the camera's been dealt with.
Cover going out.
And it's a bit of a game of timing, but YZ's fallen, and that's over towards the C side, so they should be able to get a plant. It's whether or not they can cause any chaos with these frenzies. That Sheriff, they are held back for now. Smokes are still in play, and Kang is defending this. The guardian of the site. Hold on, I'm going to find Rin drifting back towards T side. 3 players. Still looking for a chance. Anyone out of place would be great, but They're in great positions here. Kang will go down, and that's not the end of the world for him. That was going to be just the Marshal, so he'll give that one up. It's going to be that Phantom. It'll be the Bulldogs. They're the costly pieces that Bilibili would love to take out of EDG's hands.
One enemy remaining.
Well, as we can see, Smoggy's having none of it.
Howdong still very diligent on the flank here. Bodyguard in K-Knight's position. Won't be given any sort of way back into this. No chance to find an exit. Any further damage for Survive on the side of EDG. And a comfortable start to the second half will bring in actually some fairly crucial weaponry to the bonus here.
Big
I
buy.
mean, look at that. Guardian, 2 Bulldogs to round things out.
Would you look at that?
They got the better of them there in that regard.
Now do they go up and over towards A? Where do they take this?
Billy go back over towards mid.
Let's get this started. 8-6 now. Big purchase coming in. Oh,
There they are.
big info too. It's very early round. Still plenty of time for adjusting.
Alzo won't spot anything just yet. Still 3 players to try and dig out of these sorts of positions. Bianc testing the discipline here.
That corner could be pivotal.
Cage triggered.
Just going for the utility. Rin's attention now definitely on red alert. But no intention behind it. No follow-up. No presence. No further utility. It's just a pause. See if they can draw out some of this aggression, which really, Bilibili is not entertaining here.
No, and the concern being the later this goes, without EDG finding a kill on the back of this sort of weaponry brought into the bonus, it does become a little dicey.
Oh, it does.
Bilibili have dug their heels in to this three-man stack on A side.
Why is he not checked on Knight? Oh, K-Knight can slow down towards long. This is going to put at least one on an island. That's going to be Bianc. Opening it up, nobody goes down. Kang on the follow-up as well, takes down YZ. K-Knight can only stand for so long. Falls to the side stairs. They execute perfectly in 10 seconds.
Overwhelmed. 4v2 in favor of EDG. You
That's
can
a
see
save.
on the mini-map here, Rin and Yosemite looking to hold on to these rifles. EDG will go up to 9. Will be very concerning as well. Does this throw the finances off kilter a little bit?
And I mean, and I think the thing that worries me slightly about this is how clean that take was, right? We're starting to see that.
Sorry to
Yeah, please, please.
It's really concerning that the later that gets, that's when actually, yes, it's a very well invested bonus, but you feel like Bilibili, if they can commit to these crossfires, late
Should've
round,
had
it
something.
becomes pretty dicey.
Like, even if Bianc goes down, I feel like Bianc was stunned, he was going to get checked on. You could have slowed down the players coming up towards long, which is what they looked like they did. Oh. All good, all good, all good. 2 rifles remain, but yeah, it does certainly throw the money into a little bit of a question mark. They'll be able to buy around it if they fancy, but they're not sure. We've seen these timeouts, Mike. We've seen them pump the brakes in these scenarios. But let's watch this again. No crossfire, no counter swing, no pressure from anywhere else. EDG had what they wanted.
Yeah, because I don't think the recon actually reveals Bianc's position. So that's where you hope that somebody commits to the other side of that.
Right.
But the flash obviously throws a couple of people a little deeper on site, sure, but if Bianc's that committed, I mean, he either finds 2 or 3 or it's wraps.
Yep.
Like, they get overwhelmed on default so easily. 3 rounds to kick things off here for EDG. 1 away from the Blade Storm. Upper hand in terms of this ult cycle. With it being fairly one-sided.
The dance cam found
Yes.
the victim.
Yes.
They were not letting him go.
Hello, Reddit.
And for Bilibili, they've got to come up with something, right? Because they had a very, very competitive first half here. It has felt a little hot and cold. I'm nervous if EDG are starting to shift gear into, you know, that little bit of a higher form we know they can hit, right? And YZ isn't having the impact he had in Split. It's not been that same sort of form. Bilibili have looked good across the board. It's been okay.
Sure.
Yosemite's been fine. K-Knight's been fine. Like, they're doing all right, but it hasn't been that one player to propel them forward in those scenarios where we are seeing Kang having a round like that. We are seeing nobody finding masses of impact in comparison to his very off game on Split. So a little bit of a shift here in map 3, and that's causing me concern. And the buy this time around, those 2 remaining rifles, yes, still in play, and they're going to supplement it with Sheriff's stingers.
By the way, there's no way they heard Rin come up here, but the timing of him tucking into Cubby, and they drift away from Ceylon. And look at the minimap.
Yeah.
There's 2 on site here, and Rin posted deep. The other 2 for Bilibili over on B site.
But he's got to get played in.
They're coming back this way.
He has to get played in. Someone has to almost be the sacrifice for him to find genuine value. You're not going to have mistakes here. You're playing against a side that is notorious for sitting in these corners.
Hard cleared.
Where was the play and where was anyone else? Leaving him on his own, hoping, praying that it works out. YZ, that's nice, but that's all it's going to be is a one Sheriff shot. But the other rifles made it to the site. Is it Yosemite? 21 HP, that's tough. Out on closing in, and Chi-Chu not going to let it happen. I'd wanted to see a bit more for him there. Some support, some help. Wasn't to be.
And he's the one on the rifle as well. There's no chance to, even if he does fall, somebody finds an upgrade. Really, really awkward exchange here for Bilibili.
Spike down.
Mind you, I've been critical of, obviously on map 1, them not being proactive. We saw lots of examples on split. Here, that margin for error decreasing with every round. Feels like a must-win here for Bilibili in round 17.
And how do they do this? EDG, a similar look, eyeing up that C site, a passive hold from Bilibili, but Rin actually going to get contact towards Kankang. That's a first. Draws first blood and slows it down. Oh, look at the damage! Nobody gets punished on it. Trade comes out and now the fight begins. They're trying to play ahead of it a little bit, try and get in their face. That's what's worked for them. K-Knight this time, doing enough. Guess who's alive? Chi-Chu, a 1v4. Very tough positions to clear out, but a couple of 1v1s he could have.
If you isolate Yosemite, that would have been the first.
It would have been.
Give him a fighting chance back onto site here to retrieve the spike, but nonetheless, Bilibili will find a response. They're first in the second half here. It's on the back of Bianc. Tagged down to 10 HP, still swings out. Finds a kill, sets K-Knight in motion to find a follow-up.
Operators there, Mike. Knives are in pocket.
Yep.
This is when one man gets all the attention. See what he's got for us. YZ, you better be ready. You know there's a chance for this. Suddenly the map feels different, so oppressive when he has this operator out.
Here.
Adjustment here, actually, on the back of Yosemite. Look at the utility. Embodies committed towards denying A site. Can they withstand the pressure, though, Lauren?
I'm getting nervous. YZ holding towards long. Could be overwhelmed. Could be punished. K-Knight, can he back him up in time? Smoke going into play. Now you're getting ready. You know what's going to be coming your way. 4 players. Oh, it's fantastic from K-Knight and YZ. Playing together in unison. They handle EDG.
We've seen so many rounds like this where EDG and Bilibili are facing off with just a wall separating them. This time around, K-Knight. It's 3 beautiful kills. The funds still available for EDG. We'll see a timeout called, but it's a follow-up round found. Brings it within 2 here in terms of the scoreline. Ults are plenty. EDG, Hunter's Fury, Bladestorm, Rolling Thunder, and 1 away from Chi-Chu and Haldong as well. Bilibili able to mirror that, actually. Yosemite, I think, missing 2 towards the lockdown.
This is still so close. And this does also give Bilibili a chance to talk during EDG's timeout.
Yeah.
Check back in with those similar roles, that similar idea, keep a little bit of a hand on this. Because I feel like if Bilibili get left 2 alone, they lose some of that confidence, they lose a little bit of that momentum. I do want to see them be able to kind of like find that comfort in the way they're approaching this. So, as it stands, a similar hand to be played with. The money, a little bit of a predicament, but KanKang does have knives, so not the end of the world there. He can run with that. Where does he bring him? Does YZ pop his? So much between these two, so equal in this round.
So with the
Need a drop.
judge being toyed with here for YZ.
Oh.
No, we'll get a rifle.
Okay, okay.
I think maybe trying to protect the funds a little bit behind this. KanKang straight onto his, obviously. She slowing things down here. Start of round 19.
But look at this positioning from Bilibili. Are they reading this as an E-piece? Is this...
That's one of the most disgusting B-site holds I think I've ever seen.
Look at it. What do they know? I mean, for now, it's poor old YZ in a world of trouble. He can't really do much about this. It's just try and suffer through, see if he can survive. If there's anything else to put him down. But it'll be a full-on retake, and look who's getting aggressive towards CT. Counter ult comes in, they're going to take back through Garrett's Chichu. He's gotten one, trades there. KanKang takes over, misses! And his 70's the one to punish. Great work from Howdon, great combination with nobody. And EDG weathering the storm.
It's another example, though, just I feel like they're both singing from the same hymn sheet.
Yeah.
Bilibili expecting a B-site hit maybe on the back of KanKang, having the knives available, looking for maybe a drive-by plant to find it,
Enemy remaining.
and then the retreat, and it gives them a wide open C site, and EDG capitalize.
What do they do now? It just feels like, what hand are they going to show now? Because keep in mind, Bilibili still have all these ults, right? They got the lockdown, Hunter's Fury, knives there for YZ, Operator now coming out to play. Do they get the chance to use it this time? That's what EDG does. Looks like maybe that B piece they were considering before. KanKang closing in a little, but may opt against it, may look towards C, may look towards garage presence. But plenty of time to be toyed with.
Starting to see a lack of that proactivity, the initiative being taken around the map by Bilibili. As I say that, YZ will find nobody drifting into A lobby. And spurred on an explosion elsewhere on the map, but
Revealing area.
Garage might be the next port of call here. Smoggy punished. Further information found as well.
Looked like he did loads more damage, but he didn't. KanKang still on around 80 HP. Paranoia is fantastic. Look at this. Close the gap. How did Rin get nothing out of that? Howdong's caught him. He's brought it back down to 3v4. Maybe there's still a chance of this. Bianca wants to get involved. Plays a little ahead. Slips through the smoke and tries to find a target. Howdong's found another. EDG, how are you doing this? Surely not. Bilibili might be crumbling here. YZ on the trade out. Oh, Yosemite, the only one to stand.
It's just such a wild exchange. The back and forth pendulum swing between these two teams now in map 3.
One enemy remaining.
This
Last
was so
player
close.
standing.
Ops out both side. KanKang in one, YZ with the other. Do we get a fight off the rip here? Let's have a little glance at it. YZ looking interested but not overcommitted. A TP taken towards Sewer. And they start to work. YZ adrenaline starting to pump now, surely.
I mean, since this adjustment of putting Yosemite and YZ in this sort of situation, other side of the wall, I got worried.
But KanKang's not. KanKang's out! He went for it! A gutsy play, but YZ too clean. Too aware, too on point. Looks towards Sewer now, controls the space, but look at EDG, pivoting quickly.
There's opportunities elsewhere with a third player committed towards A site. Nobody, though. Trying to find some space on B. Chichu's found Rin. It could open the floodgates. Yes, Smoggy will double down. Maybe a safe plant here.
It's all from A side as well. They've just divided the map in a different way. The horizontal split between them. Nobody gonna dip back through towards middle. Try and create a little bit of a crossfire here. Smoggy, very precarious in positioning.
Considering the
Oh
lockdown. Yeah, they
yeah,
are.
they're going for it. And they could deny it, but Yosemite's gonna connect towards Chichu. Oh, another fight! This guy is wild! But nobody in a 1v2 does he get a chance. They're storming the gates. They're so close. He spotted him. He can't find K-Knight. And Bilibili get another go.
Barely anything separating these teams right now, Lauren. Just ridiculous.
One enemy remaining.
I mean, you even hear the lockdown. I mean, you see K-Knight committing to the run and gun there. I was like, just one round.
Oh, look at the money for EDG, Mike.
It's not great.
It's not great.
Should be tied up here in round 22.
They got 2 rifles. Smoggy and who was the other? Nobody. Nobody with the Phantom. Smoggy sitting on the Vandal. But that's about it. Everyone else working with far less. And nobody wants to go to B, apparently. He wants to get there quite quickly as well. Full space taken. And this is what Bilibili looked ready for before, but now only one posted up on this. That is going to be nobody. The utility didn't get cleared.
Mind game's in effect here.
That's the spike.
Bilibili peeling away from this 3-stack on A that has worked previously. Yosemite, this time around, investing utility elsewhere. EDG will capitalize. A little awkward to get the spike down just yet. Bianc primed and ready for the retake, though.
There we go, started off, uh-oh. Can Kang do the dance? Trying to keep himself mobile here. It's nobody to find Yosemite first. And Kang with another chance of things here. Spots out one towards CT, kind of gives away the intention that Bilibili want to break back in, and they might just be doing it. Hold on, nobody in unison. Taking EDG to 12. And these plays are so aggressive, it is wild to watch this.
What a ridiculous swing. You feel like it, once the smokes expire, Bilibili should have the upper hand, but
Oh,
blood, sweat, and tears going into map 3 here, Lauren. EDG on the brink.
GG. Or a chance at OT. EDG on the attack inside, eyeing up that C site. There is 3 players not far away from this. One of them, Rin. Not ideal weaponry. Has full kit though. Now noted, does he get played in on this now? Do they continue on this path? Wait, hold on. This could be big. They're trying to pressure this. They're trying to push down towards this. Look at Rin taking the space. Chichu's fallen. There's a real shot at this one. They're hurting
Rin
them away.
alive.
And look at the other side of the map. YZ has backfilled this. He's going to hit Kang. He's still got him. YZ down. The gate's looking open towards A, but do they go back?
They've baited them. Yosemite heading all the way across here with K-Knight. Actually destroying the dart.
Take flight.
Still shows presence on C long here. Drone will come through. Only spotting one though.
Didn't catch Rin.
No. But they've already split the defenses.
They have.
We'll have a 4v2 potentially on C site here.
And Rin still only got that stinger. Going to be stunned up too. Closing the gap. This is all in from Bianc. He's hoping he doesn't get checked and he's slipping through the smoke. He does, and Rin succeeds. Bianc doubles down, but it's nobody. Finding both, leaving them in a 2v2. Plant should be okay. We've got one towards long and one towards CT.
Look at the HP bars though. 45 HP a piece here.
Oh,
and Yosemite's round the kill.
It's all on one. To close it, can Smoggy get EDG across the line? K-Knight's position is ratty, it's patient, and it might just pay. Yosemite trying to play his life, and Smoggy gets to slip away.
One kill in the Rolling Thunder, Lauren.
There is timing on this. Oh my God, he's got it, baby. He's got the ult, and Yosemite's barely got a breath. Look at his HP, it's 10 HP. It's all he's got. And is this a chance for Yosemite to close in? He's trying it, but time is running low. He's got to move, he's got to go! EDG sending Bilibili back on home.
What an absolute treat to see this series pan out like that. Like I said, blood, sweat and tears from both sides here. Putting everything into this series. Unfortunately for Bilibili Gaming, their last showing here, EDG will continue.
I've got to say as well, I cannot wait to see the form Bilibili come back in with to future events. For a team that said they just wanted to learn, they were
Came here to learn.
They took half these